And that's when Stan tells the city council Pyongyang will pay 100% for a new stadium.
Stan. Oh, hello, join us, why don't you, for a discussion of Week 12 in the NFL. I love snow football. Reminds me that I need to renew my pass to Vail.
I told Matt Hasselbeck not to invest in Enron, and if he'd listened to me, he wouldn't still have to be playing at 40.
This is The Sporting Gentleman, brought to you by our friends at Citizen. Welcome to The Sporting Gentleman, presented by Citizen. I'm Matt Ufford, joined by my friend and part-time billionaire, Ryan Nanni. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. How are you, Matt?
Ryan, let us build, for this week, Week 12 in the NFL, a Mount Rushmore of great players and faces. Who would you put on the wall first?
Let's start with Adrian Peterson, running back for the Minnesota Vikings. Outrushed every other team that faced the Falcons to date in this season, put up over 150 yards. Basically powered Minnesota on the way to victory.
Yeah, Minnesota's not getting a whole lot from Teddy Bridgewater these days.
No, but it's more than nothing, which is what they got from a lot of previous quarterbacks.
And what the Falcons are getting out of Matt Ryan.
And now we get to look forward to the possibility of Minnesota hosting a playoff game outdoors in a college stadium.
Delicious. I'm going to have to put Russell Wilson on the wall. And granted, yes, I do cheer for the Seahawks. The owner, Paul, good friend of mine. But Russell Wilson's 27th birthday, throws for 345 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. The first time in the Russell Wilson era that the Seahawks have won a game despite the defense giving up more than 24 points. Great old-fashioned shootout.
Yeah, he looked great and did it without one of his main weapons late in the game.
Oh, Jimmy Graham.
Not to bring up
torn patellar tendon. I'm going to try not to think about it. I'm just going to, they got the W.
That's the problem with somebody else.
That's all I'm thinking about. I'll get my best man on it. Who else is on this wall?
C.J. Anderson, somehow, after a pretty pedestrian start to the season, only had 1 touchdown before this, goes out and tears up the Patriots on Sunday night.
Yeah, aided by snow? I don't know. How did that happen,
I guess so. I mean, he did thank the equipment managers. It's always nice to remember the little people who clothe and feed us.
Listen, it was that or God.
It was. God did not give him good cleats, though.
No. Well, not directly.
Not directly. Let's not get into religion on this show.
Of course.
Especially because God was certainly not on Tom Brady's side in this game, at least in the way of working through the referees.
Yes. There are some Patriots fans upset about the officiating, but then who isn't upset about the officiating these days?
I think that would be Lions fans at this point.
Rounding out our Mount Rushmore, I'm going to go ahead and put J.J. Watt up in granite. 2 more sacks to a league-leading 13.5, I believe now. The Texans have won many games in a row.
4 games in a row.
4 games in a row for the Texans, tied atop the AFC South. And before you disparage the AFC South, please keep in mind, it's not the NFC East.
Certainly not.
AFC South, we're not the NFC East. We're working on it.
These things have to go through several rounds of marketing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that defense and Brian Hoyer? No, that defense is why the Texans are doing well. And really impressive work from them, locking down whatever team it is that they played.
The Saints in this case, but Drew Brees just could not do anything against this Texans defense.
The first time in like 155 games the Saints have gone without a touchdown. What a defensive performance.
Clearly, they missed the offensive influence of Rob Ryan.
Yes, Rob Ryan was the problem. It's time for Halfwits of the Week. Where's my gong? Ooh, yes, that's the sound for Halfwits.
Resonant.
Yes. Who is your Halfwit of the Week, Ryan?
I'm going to go with St. Louis Rams coach Jeff Fisher.
Oh.
Drops to 4-7 on the year, mishandles his quarterback's concussion last week egregiously, and is furious that the media would dare to suggest that he's doing anything wrong.
Yeah, he said, "Kiss my ass" to the assembled media. Listen, he is going to put together this 500 team in the way that he sees fit, Ryan. He has 18 years of putting together 500 teams, and you can't question the way in which he does it.
At 4-7, 500 would actually be something of an impressive work at this point. So if you can pull it off, I'll give you all the credit in the world, Jeff Fisher.
I'm going to hand it to Mike Carey, CBS's refereeing expert, who needed several corrections. Basically got everything wrong. We're going to go to Mike Carey, who will have the wrong opinion.
Yeah.
And listen, nobody knows what the referees are going to do when they come out of the review booth, but wow, Mike Carey really doesn't know.
I think it would be fun to play Monopoly with Mike Carey, and he'd just be like, no, if there's a hotel, I actually pay you money because I'm happy that you're a guest here.
Yeah, Mike Carey, wow, he was a professional referee for a long time and does not know what's going on.
Not a great grasp of things. But he's just like us. It's comforting.
It's an idiot everyman. Well, that does it for week 12 of The Sporting Gentleman. Thank you for watching. And please, if you have paid the $1,000 fee, you may comment on this video.